Hey y'all, welcome back to Sidewynders Shed. I know I haven't posted a whole lot. In the last few I have, it's either the lawnmower or the porch, the back porch, which I really have to finish another video I'm working on for that. But in the meantime, my next big project is my camper. We're getting here towards the end of summer, and that's going to be Labor Day. And every Labor Day we like to go camping. I got a few days off. We didn't do anything this so far this spring, Memorial Day or anything this summer. I had too many other projects, too many other things that took precedent. So we're making time, and we're gonna go camping over Labor Day. Problem is, I need to put a new roof on the camper, and I will probably show some pictures and maybe some videos if I get a chance of me doing that. But right now I'm just gonna go through and post another video, some old pictures of when I was building the camper, kind of bring those new subscribers that don't know about the camper, I'll bring them up to date here a little bit. And anyway, it's probably going to be a little bit on the longer side. And unfortunately I don't have access to all my other videos of the camper, but I will put descriptions and links to them in the comment section, or in the description section. Alrighty, well, I appreciate all you all subscribers. I appreciate y'all sticking with me and hanging tight, and thank you so much. I can't say enough how much I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So here's the camper as it sits. I don't know if I can get a good view of the roof. I'm too short. But again, here's the home-built camper, and you all know it raises up when we're getting ready for camping. Right now it's stowed, so as you can see, the roof, there ain't much room in here, and yeah, it's a mess. On the back, those two black poles you see, those are the linear actuators that raise the roof up. This is a hard-sided pop-up camper, and as you can see, it's in two pieces. It's like a shoebox. Here's the bottom half, here's the top half, and the top half raises. I'll put a link in the description that shows a video of it raising up. And yeah, this is a window, and as you can see, it's down. The whole top is down now, so you can't see out of it. And my niece Kerrigan, she's the one that painted this. You'll see what it looked like before it was painted. And all I had was some white and some black paint, and I told her, just do what you want with it. And this right here, these are my 3 grandchildren with their birth dates, and I got another one on the way, another boy. And right here, these are the jacks that I use to raise and lower the camper so it'll slide into the back of the truck. It's basically it's got to raise up about 40 inches to fit in the back of my truck. But anyway, yeah, this has ended up being a little bit of a storage area at the moment. But next few videos will probably be me showing you me working on it. You know, you can see where some of the lamination's coming apart. That's all going to be replaced. Alrighty, well, when I first decided to build this thing, I'm no good with computers or anything like that, or you know, the AutoCAD where you can plan things out. So I did it the old-fashioned way and started making models, and I'll show you them in just a few seconds. Alrighty guys, so here's my old 1992 Dodge W250 3/4 ton pickup truck. This is what I built this engine to go in, is this old truck. Now, speaking of the campers, though, I have had larger campers, big slide-ons like this. This is a buddy of mine's, but I got tired of those things. Those things are huge and they're unwieldy. I wanted something smaller. So I started off with making this little model here, and I don't have the rest of the pictures really. I only got 3 pictures of the model I built, but I did build a two-scale model of what I want to really build in real life. And again, I'm missing a lot of pictures, but this is the inside of the camper as I was mocking up the inside to figure out how I want the inside designed and everything. And this was all temporary, just to give me an idea of where I wanted everything to go and how I wanted it made. And as you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to tell through these pictures or not. It's kind of hard, but the inside changed several times. And with a lot of help from my brother-in-law, John, I finally got the inside designed the way I liked it. After that designing process, everything came apart. And I put down this linoleum. It's high-grade linoleum flooring right over the wood, and it helps protect. And out here right now on the sides, you can see that's 1/4 inch thick steel. This is what supports the camper when it is not on the ground or in the bed of the truck. So I wanted to make sure it was going to be solid. I probably over-engineered it a little bit, but hey, I'm not good with metal. These are the supports that go inside the camper that the jacks slide into. And 2 of my friends, Steve and Doogie, they fabricated those for me. And thank you guys so much. As you can see, this is outside. I had a little tent I was using to cover it as I was building it. And you can see the jacks that are on the sides of it. And I showed you them earlier at the beginning of this video. And this just a few pictures of me putting it together. There's more steel there supporting the rear end of it. And my fridge I got for it. And now I'm outside. I'm starting. This is still the bottom of the camper. That little frame there is to test out the guides for the top of the camper. They just slide up and down. It guides the top so it doesn't flop around, holds it in place. And there's my wife helping me out, make sure everything is good. Oh, there's the original sink countertop in there with the brand new faucet. There's a nicer faucet in that camper than it is in my house. Now back outside, and this is the first test of the electric linear actuators that raise the top of the camper up and down. And you can see how the top raises from the bottom. I did have a video of it, and somehow I lost it. This is our first trip with the camper, first use. Just got it on the truck and we're ready to go camping. First time. Nothing is finished in the camper. It's not even close to being done. The refrigerator's sitting on the floor. The sink doesn't have any counters underneath it. I have no cabinets. You'll see the toilet doesn't even have a door for it, just the top. But it didn't matter. We were happy to have a nice little camper. It's so much better than the tent. We've gotten to that age where we still love going camping. But I got to have something a little bit more comfortable than just a tent now. We're just getting to that age where if I sleep in a tent with even a inflatable mattress or anything, I'm useless till about 11 o'clock the next morning. With the camper, we get a good night's rest, and with air conditioning and heat. But out on the back, that's where I usually do my cooking, is on the tailgate. And like I said, this is our very first trip with the camper, and that's got to be about 5 years ago. And that old truck, she hauled it pretty well. And we went up to Skyline Drive in Virginia and everything, and hit them mountains. And she did a pretty good job, but she's getting tired, so that new engine is going to help out a whole lot. And here we are, we're getting ready to go again. This is a couple weeks after that first trip. We loved it so much I didn't even take the camper off, and we're getting ready to head out again. Now this is about a year later, and I'm finally getting to finish up the inside, put new countertops on, and put doors and on the cabinets and on the toilet and everything. And all these doors and countertops that you see, they're not solid single pieces of wood. They're all little strips of 1x. They're either 1x3s, 1x2. A lot of it was left over scrap from other projects. And what I did was I biscuit joined them and glued them together. I also added lights into the camper, and those are 12-volt lights. The camper has its own battery system, totally separate from the truck or anything else. And the battery operates not only the lights, but the water pump. I have a 25-gallon fresh water tank inside the camper. I also have a shower that hooks to the back of the camper and is all plumbed in with quick disconnect lines and everything. And it's got its water heater as well, so you get hot and cold running water in the sink, hot and cold shower outside, and you know, it's got everything we need. Got the refrigerator, got a sink, got a toilet, got a shower, running water, and if I have to, I can cook inside. There's plenty of counter space. I just usually have a 2-burner Coleman stove. But you know, like I said, we're still young enough. We like to be outside as much as possible. And here's the new countertop for the sink. And you can see now the refrigerator's not sitting on the floor. I have a spot for it with more counter space on top. And right here you'll see where I changed the lift up countertop for the toilet. Looks a whole lot better. In the next few pictures you'll see how I stained it and everything, and it just looks so much better. And the sink, yes, the sink is crooked and it's offset. That's because the bed is so close to it. It helps to make sure that you're standing at a different angle, a little bit away from the bed, so you don't get the bed wet. And I'm sorry for those of you with OCD, where everything has to be symmetrical. I do apologize to you for that, but this is more practical, it being a little bit off center and a little bit crooked. That way the bed doesn't get wet. And yes, that is a 6,000 BTU window unit that goes in the window. And it only takes up half the window. I made the window big enough so I can have the AC unit in it and still get light in the camper. This is the outside, and if you look at the back, you can see where I extended the roof so it hangs over the tailgate. Like I said, I still do all my cooking on the back, on the tailgate outside when I'm using the stove, so I like to have a little bit of cover. Not only that, I got rid of the flat roof and I put a curve on the roof, which unfortunately I have to replace this roof again. The sealer I used for the wood obviously didn't seal it. And here it is being painted. I didn't care for the red brick look, so all I had was some white paint and some black paint. And again, told my niece Kerrigan, there she is there in the corner, just go crazy, do what you want, put whatever you want on there. And she did. And my wife loves the front of it. So do I. There it is again on the old truck. Getting ready for another trip somewhere. I can't remember when that was, but we were going out somewhere, camping again. And I'll tell you what, we've had so much fun with that thing. But on the back of it too, I'll show you right here, the nice thing is I don't have to take the tailgate off, and even with the camper on it, I can close the tailgate so I can carry a trailer, and I might even get a mount for the wife's motorcycle to go on the back and carry that along too. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a good day.